Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you how to make some delicious breakfast burritos. In case you guys want to know how to make this super easy and delicious recipe, just stay tuned and I'll show you how. Alrighty guys, so let's get started with our ingredients. So for this recipe we're going to need burrito size flour tortillas, 10 eggs, baby potatoes, 6 Roma tomatoes, chile serrano, chile puya, half of a small white onion, 3 garlic cloves, queso fresco, refried beans, and all of our spices that I will link in the description box. So these are ingredients. Now let's get started. Okay, so we're going to begin by cooking our potatoes. So we're going to grab our pan. We're going to set it on medium-high heat, and to that we're going to add 4 tablespoons of oil. So we're just going to wait for the oil to heat up. Okay, so once the oil is hot, we're going to throw in our potatoes. And we're going to add all of our seasonings. Now we're just going to mix it. And we're going to cook our potatoes for about 15 minutes. Just make sure that you're moving them constantly. Alright guys, so after 15 minutes, our potatoes should be fully cooked. Of course, just check them. So as you can see, they're nice and tender. So now we're just going to cover them and set them to the side. Okay, so now we're going to roast our tomatoes and chile serranos. And of course, depending on how spicy you want your huevos, and it's going to depend on how many chile serranos you use. Okay, so once our tomatoes and chiles are fully roasted, we're going to transfer them into our blender cup. And we're also going to roast our garlic cloves and chile puya. So the chile puya, just leave them in there for a couple seconds, because otherwise your sauce will end up tasting bitter. Okay, so once your chiles are nice and soft, they're ready. So remove them from the heat and transfer them to the blender cup. And then as well for your garlic cloves. Okay, so now we're ready to make our sauce. Okay, to a blender cup, we're also going to add a little bit of salt and a little bit of water. And now we're just going to blend until we have a chunky salsa. Okay, so once we have our salsa, now we are ready to cook our eggs. Okay, to our eggs, we're going to add a little bit of salt and black pepper. And now we're just going to beat them. Okay, so once our eggs are ready, now we can cook them. Okay, so now we're going to grab our pan. We're going to set it on medium-high heat. And to that we're going to add oil. And we're just going to wait for the oil to heat up. Okay, once oil heats up, we're going to throw in our half an onion. And we're going to cook them for a couple minutes. Okay, so after a couple minutes, we're going to throw in our egg. And we're just going to allow it to cook. Okay, so after a couple minutes, just begin to move your egg around. Okay, just give it a couple more minutes. Okay, so after a couple minutes, we're going to flip our egg over. And it's okay if it breaks, because we're going to end up breaking it anyway, so that's okay. Okay, now we're just going to cook it for another couple minutes. Okay, so after a couple minutes, we're going to break our egg down just into smaller pieces, but not too small where it's like scrambled eggs. Okay, so just move it around. Okay, now we're going to add our salsa. You just mix it. We're just going to bring it to a simmer. All right, so once it comes to a simmer, you want to try it for salt. And for me, it's perfect. So at this point, we have our delicious huevos and salsa. So now we could get our burritos together. Alrighty guys, and now for the fun part, making our burritos. So I already preheated my tortillas. So now we're just going to start by spreading our beans. And you already know I put a lot of cheese on my beans. Okay, so now we're going to grab our delicious potatoes. And you add as much as you want. And now we're going to add our egg. Okay, we're going to top it with some queso fresco. And of course, some avocado. Okay, so now we're going to grab the ends and roll. Just squeeze everything in there and roll. And just like that, we have our delicious breakfast burrito. So we're just going to cut it open and enjoy. Alrighty guys, and now for the best part, the taste test. I hope you give this recipe a try. Dip it into your sauce. Cheers and enjoy. Seriously, it's super delicious. Everything's just perfect. The best breakfast burrito. Alrighty guys, and there you have it on how I make some delicious breakfast burritos. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. Share with your friends and family, and if you recreate this recipe, please don't forget to tag me on any of my social medias. And if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button so you guys can be part of our family. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.